What's going on, guys? Welcome back to RealClaysCoins. I believe competence creates confidence, so I'm going to bring you some information, education, and better understanding of cryptocurrency and the stock market. Today we're going to be looking at some more clearance sales on crypto and what dips I'm looking to buy personally. This is not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. This is not a suggestion nor an indication to buy, hold, or sell any cryptocurrency or stock talked about in this video or on this channel. I'm just giving you guys some information. You guys can make a decision. Numbers don't lie, so I'm never going to tell you guys what to do, but I'll definitely tell you guys what I'm doing. Before we get into the video, I got to do the YouTube stuff. It really helps the channel out a lot if you like the video. If you subscribe, hit the notification bell, comment down below, let me know what you're looking to buy right now, and I'll actually give you a minute to go ahead and subscribe to the channel and like the video right now. Dope, thank you. Starting it off right, we got Ethereum name service, ticker symbol ENS. This is the newest cryptocurrency probably that I've talked about on this channel. It just came out in November, and it's a Web3. As long as Ethereum's going to be around, I think Ethereum name service is going to be around, so there's an incredible amount of utility. There's only 100 million in the total supply, and 20% of that is in circulation, so it's hard capped. It's rather finite. It's not as finite as some of the more expensive coins we were looking at, but it's not as plentiful as a lot of the really low cheap coins we'll be looking at in the next video. Ethereum name service is a protocol for human readable crypto addresses and decentralized domain names. It will be used to propose, vote, and govern changes to the protocol. I can easily see this hitting $100 relatively soon. Looking at the yearly chart, which isn't too much, the 3-month is the same because it just came out. It's already touched upwards of $100. 81 and 84 or so, right up there a couple different times. Right now we're looking at crazy low, $16, $15, anything like that. If I see it drop down towards like the $12 mark or so, 13, I'm going to be loading the boat with this one. I really like Ethereum name service. It has a lot of utility and even more potential in my opinion. OMG Network, ticker symbol OMG. This is one I talked about in a more recent video, and it actually, I believe it was one of the #1 ranking cryptos in a list video I did, and the big reason why is the right here, circulating supply, 100% of that total hard cap supply. That's it. There's not going to be any more put in. From here on out, all of it that is going to be made has been made. So that's going to increase the rarity as time progresses. I'm not sure if there's going to be any deflation aspect to it, but we know if it's hard capped, there cannot be an inflation aspect to it. So at the very least, you would see a sideways as the absolute worst case scenario. OMG Network is designed to be used by businesses and DeFi apps to create systems that use a blockchain to transfer value between various digital and fiat currencies, and to create financial tools and services that are fast, cheap, and secure. I can see it hitting $10 to $15. That's my prediction with this one. I'm going to try to give a little bit more predictions in this video, just about. I think I have a prediction for almost every single one on this, and then for a few of them I'm actually going to head over to Coin Price Forecast and show you guys what they think too. But looking at the yearly chart on this, we were upwards of $19 not too long ago. That was November 3rd, and right now we're sitting at $4.79. This is an incredible price right now, and the potential for OMG, along with many of these. If these didn't have potential, they wouldn't be here. Never mind all of this stuff on the right. Hopefully my face clears out a lot of it. I'm not happy with CoinMarketCap implementing this little talk section or comment section. I can understand why they thought it might be a good idea, but all it is spammers, scammers, and fear, uncertainty, and doubt. It's just so toxic, the comment section is, or it's absolutely extraordinarily bullish comments that are just so out of the stratosphere that there's no way we could reach them within reason. Celo, ticker symbol CGLD or CELO. I'm not sure because on Coinbase I see it as CGLD. Right here it says CELO. I'm going to go ahead and say it's CGLD. I believe that it used to be something gold. They had a price change, but Celo is a huge mobile pioneer for the blockchain platforms. It's a platform that aims to make financial tools borderless, easy to use, and accessible for anyone with a mobile phone. This is the Kickstarter collaboration. They have an affiliation with Kickstarter. Their Kickstarter is going to be launching their blockchain application through Celo, and so it's probably going to have a big it's probably going to have a big mobile integration. It's a Web3 proof of stake. I'm a big fan of Celo. I think the upside potential to this is huge. I'll show you what other people are looking at too. On the handy dandy coin price forecast, Celo is at $3.03 right now, or as we just saw, right around the $3 mark, and they're looking at a upwards of 400% increase this year, 389% year end, looking at a $14.81 Celo. I would say more conservatively about 350, but I can see that 389. I can see upwards of 400. I could see a 500%. If Kickstarter moving to with Celo and launching on their platform is a resounding success, you're going to see other businesses go in there. It just simply Kickstarter, before we even know how well Kickstarter is going to do on Celo, the fact that they actually signed the brand deal means that we're going to see more people flood in, which is why you see a 2,500% upside for the future when you're talking about 2033. Obviously, predictions that far out with cryptocurrency where it's so new are really hard to manage, but I mean, just seeing that right there is tantalizing, and I can see we see more adoption and more companies kind of pile into Celo, especially with the way mobile phones are. We could see Celo go on a huge run when we see this negative trend break. Arguably the number one metaverse cryptocurrency in the world. Platform, game, whatever you want to call it right now. Sandbox. It's an absolute banger. It's a giant. It's a pillar in the metaverse community. It has an incredible amount of celebrity backing. I mean, someone just paid not too long ago $450,000 for a digital plot of land next to Snoop Dogg's digital plot of land. In case you were wondering what people who have dumb money do with their money, that. Warner Music Group is actually going to launch a concert theme park with artists such as Ed Sheeran, Bruno Mars, and Dua Lipa to the metaverse for the first time. That's really cool. I just read that article, and I like to see a lot of the any art, anything like that, music, any games, things like that in the metaverse. I think are going to be very, very popular. Things that traditionally bring people together in real life are going to be are going to be a big success in the metaverse. Which is exactly why we get into the coin price forecast for these metaverse tokens. And, I mean, we have incredible percentages here. We're looking at a massive rally for Sandbox. $3.90 right here, upwards of closing in on $20. Here, right in my notes, I have $15 this year. That's my prediction. I can see it hitting 15, if not going higher. This is perfect, right in between for $10.46 for the mid-year, $19 for the end. $15 is a good estimate, which is 5 times your money, just about right now, maybe about 4, and you can't beat that. You should have known it was going to be here if Sandbox was. Decentraland, ticker symbol MANA, M-A-N-A. It's the other hyper-popular metaverse token. Times Square building owners had a New Year's ball drop in Decentraland over the new year. Samsung is dabbling into the metaverse through Decentraland. It has a bunch of other celebrities and other people getting involved in it. I think it's going to be once again another one of those huge players in the metaverse. This is personally my pick to win the metaverse, and over the last couple days we've been on a huge run up. As soon as it fell to this $1.80 or so support line, we are now approaching the 250 mark and holding it pretty steady. We've been on a huge spike lately. Every time we start to drop and test support lines, it just runs right up, and it's because people are grabbing this up because they know of the utility. You can use MANA in Decentraland for anything and everything. It's the currency there, so when it comes to utility, it's absolutely there as long as the game is around. That's the thing. The last video, the more expensive ones, I talked about Illuvium. In this one, I'm talking about and Axie Infinity. In this one, I'm talking about Sandbox and Decentraland. Whether or not you want to consider Sandbox and Decentraland a platform in itself, like a metaverse platform or a game, either way, as time progresses and crypto gaming progresses, the metaverse progresses, you're going to see less and less of these individual tokens and more of cryptocurrencies that back entire brands and publishers. That's what it's going to be. Your EAs and Activisions, your different game companies like that. You're not going to see seeing Decentraland is kind of like seeing Battlefield. You're not going to see Battlefield in a couple years for the crypto. You're going to see DICE. Something like that would be a decent analogy. I mean, does it get much better than this? Obviously, take it with a grain of salt. We don't have a crystal ball. Who knows? Maybe the people who run this website have a bunch of Decentraland, so they're trying to get everyone buying in and rushing in. All I know is 746%, 1,300%, 10-year looking at an 11,000% potential upside. I don't know about you, but if someone told me that if you give me $100, I'll increase it by 11,000% and give it back to you in 11 years, that would be a good investment. I mean, if I'm out $100, I'm out $100, but if not, woo, that return. Oh man, I really like Decentraland. Whenever I see, not just this, I look at multiple price forecasts, multiple different prediction websites. I just find Coin Price Forecast. It's a nice layout, especially to show you guys here. And a lot of their estimations are conservative, and the ones they think they're gonna pop, they really let us know. And that's the way cryptocurrency is. I mean, saying 100 or 200% increase is a massive increase, but we've seen cryptocurrencies climb 1,000 or 2,000% in a couple weeks, which is absolutely astonishing. If it can happen once, it can happen again. History repeats itself, and they have to throw those into their predictions a little bit, and that's what I think you see with Decentraland, because it hasn't had that massive Sandbox like pop yet, but we're definitely gonna see that very soon. The last one we're gonna be looking at, if you remember in the last video, I looked at Kusama and Moonriver. Those are Kusama and Moonriver. Moonriver is a test, pretty much a test crypto for Moonbeam, which is on Polkadot, and Kusama refers to itself as Polkadot's wild cousin. So here we are. It only makes sense that Polkadot would be here. $17.69 is an excellent price for Dot. $53 it was just trading at in November. It's down here in the teens. If this climbs right down here towards the $10 mark, I'm packing the bags. I'm packing the bags like I'm going on vacation and I don't know if I'm coming back, you know what I mean? I'm throwing a lot at it. If we see that $10 mark, because the potential at that point when you have a 1.1 billion hard cap, and we're at 987 million as of right now. So we're rapidly approaching that 100% mark, and when you have a speedy, scalable, interoperable parachain platform, that's one of the things that Polkadot did so well that made it kind of a pioneer in the industry, is making the parachains, which are parallel blockchains. It takes a lot of the processing demand off of the main blockchain and allows their parachains to handle a lot of it for it, which is why they can be so quick and secure. It's a foundational play for Web3, honestly, and acts to simplify the creation of new applications, institutions, and services. I can see it start climbing back towards the $50 mark very soon. I'll check out the coin price forecast for you. And this is a perfect example. I can see this climbing back towards the $50 mark this year. I think that's 100% within reach. If you look at the coin price forecast, they don't see it climbing back towards $50 until 2025. So I'm not just basing my predictions off of this one site or even all the sites. I also have some technical stuff that I do and some fundamental technical and quantitative analysis on these cryptocurrencies that I look at. So I take a lot of things into consideration, especially zooming out the macroeconomic, how the entire global economy is doing, and what's the current events are a huge indicator. So you really have to take a lot into consideration and not just, I can say wholeheartedly, even though this forecast says they see $53 by 2025, I don't believe that's correct. I think it's more probable that we'll see a $50 whether or not we stay there. I'm not going to say that. I think we'll hit $50 this year, though. Mark my words. That's going to wrap up the video today, guys. I wanted to do a expensive, affordable, and cheap video list. We already did the expensive. This was the affordable. Next, I'll have the cheap one coming out. So definitely stick around. Hit the bell notification so you never miss a video. Hit the like button if you liked it, and subscribe to the channel. And most importantly, though, take care of yourself. Stay hydrated. Have a great day.